Number 9, Michael Benson is listed at 6 foot 280, and if he's 280, I'm 10 feet tall. There is 0% chance.
Oh man, no question.
He's got a rushing touchdown today. Yeah, that, I don't know about you guys, that don't look like 280 to me.
At all, man. And I couldn't be a defender trying to tackle that guy every time because I would definitely ask for help.
No wonder why he's got 10 rushing touchdowns on the season, including his score earlier today. Here's 1st and 15. Spot is the 15. Rodaball's going to throw a screen to the right. Caught from behind. Belton makes the stop. A flag flies. Darius Reynolds on the catch. Good design on that play. A little bubble screen coming toward the quarterback. Valor is saying it's on the Soul. Soul saying it's on the Valor. So I guess we'll just wait for Joe Pester to tell us who's right.
You gotta share. Rude, you gotta share.
91 defense on a pull and shoot. It's a 10-yard penalty. First down.
They got Brandon Cisse, the nose tackle, for holding the 30-year-old former Texas Tech player. You watch him here. They say it was a pull and shoot. What does that mean?
I don't like the call. I don't.
They think he helped defensively to help someone break through a gap or ran a game, or what are they saying?
That's definitely what they're saying. A pull and shoot. Basically what he did was he held down one of those guys on the offensive line and allowed one of his guys that was rushing a chance to have a free, angle to the quarterback.
You can see the fifth-year player Cisse taking umbrage with the call with the official. Here's a give to that 280-pounder straight ahead. That's Benson, and he picks up about 4 yards. That is his 59th carry of the season. They will use him in that capacity. That is a full head of steam coming at you. The commissioner, James Gordon, on the stop. He's never met a 300-pound fullback he didn't want to go helmet to helmet with.
2nd and 2 for the Soul. From the Valor, 22.
So the Soul have the clock moving. Up by 7, 42-35 score, 8 minutes and 18 seconds to go. The Valor have played an exceptional football game. You'd love to see them find a way to get back even and get ahead here. Rodaball drops. He's deep into the end zone, incomplete. Off the back of the wall, they're going to say it was incomplete. Belton did come up with the catch, and the back wall is in play, but I think it hit a fan or two before it came back into play.
I didn't know what to call at that moment. I said touchdown, interception. But it looked like an interception to me, a clean interception.
So here's your replay. You can see it hit off. It goes over the wall, and it actually hits the fans in the background there. Cam McGlenn had a chance at it, it looked like. Belton made a pretty athletic play to field it on the carom.
That was, definitely a misread there by Radaball. Zone coverage by the Valor there. And then, obviously, you saw that should have been an interception right there.
So here's 3rd down and short. Tipped ball, incomplete behind the line of scrimmage. Smith's going to pick it up and run it back just in case. Washington's going to plead its case here that it was behind the line of scrimmage. But it's incomplete, and it'll be 4th and 3. So here's, for the moment at least, your play of the game. The Valor trying to get the football back for their offense. If they can get a stop here, and Washington takes over possession, they're a score away from being tied late in the 4th against your defending champs who are 6-0 since winning the title last year. The crowd is standing up. They are coming to life, and the defense chant is throaty. Rodaball from under center. He's looking to the right. Lob toward the goal line. Incomplete. The Valor make a stop. They get the stand they needed. And the offense will take over 1st and 10 with wonderful field position.
Oh, man, that was a great play by T. Smith again, man. He's been one of those guys in that secondary. Like he told us before, he's not a jack or a Mac. He's a DB, and he's been showing his DB skills all day today.
Look at this pass from Rodaball. Puts air under it, and he just put a little bit too much air.
Yeah, he had to put that kind of air on him because T. Smith was right there in that hip pocket. He didn't want to chance that for an interception going the other way.
It's a good job by T. Smith slowing him at the line, especially Sean Clinton Moku with all that speed too. Slow him at the line, make that a little tougher throw on Radaball.
Santana Moss, Eric Meyer in the booth with me. I'm Grant Paulson. We got 6:23 to play in a 42-35 game. Beg your pardon. 7-point game. Here's the Revive Cryo big freeze of the game. And this goes back to the second quarter right before the half when Terrence Smith made the defensive play that got Washington a football back that would turn into a game-tying score moments later. You can see how excited he was. He's been involved in 2 huge stops.
2 big plays. 2 big plays that can change this game.
Well, Eric, I got to tell you, we're having a blast talking with you today. Santana and I are thrilled you're joining us. I feel for you, though, man. This, right now, I can't imagine what's going through your head. You got a 7-point game. You got a guy in your position about to take the football. It's got to just be eating you up.
It's tough not being out there, especially the guys, not being able to do anything. But, the only thing I do right now is cheer him on and, root for Sean right now. Being a second-year player in this league, hopefully he comes down. He can take this team to a victory. That'd be a huge win for the Valor. Huge step up for Sean. He's done a great job already, so let's hope he keeps doing the job he's been doing. Feed the big man, and let's find a way to get a victory here.
The big man is Greg Carr, who's got 116 yards and 4 touchdowns. Caitlin Mangum is down on the sideline right now as we've been checking in with several members of the Valor in game.
Jim, big stuff there for the defense. In a game like arena football, what does a stuff like that do to help propel your offense?
Stops in arena football are probably like the biggest play on a defense can. It's probably bigger. It's definitely bigger than sacks. We're not out here trying to get sacks and get our stats up. Stops is probably the biggest part of the game and gets the offense another possession.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
That was James Gordon throwing deep down the field to the end zone. Incomplete. Laying out was McLean. Nearly caught what could have been a game-tying score. Sean Brackett took a shot and threw a pretty good ball.
Oh, man. McLean got to come up with that. That's the second one we've seen him get open and not know how to bring in. You don't have too many opportunities like that. He got to come up with that play.
Yes, he does. Yeah, that was a great throw by Sean. Great coverage by McLean. Not a better placement he could have put that ball. That's a heck of a play by Sean.
Head first into the wall. So 5:30 and counting now to play in the game. Valor down 42-35. The quarterback is Sean Brackett. If you're just joining us, making his first start with the Valor. He's going to throw this ball out of bounds.
Great job.
Good decision.
Avoiding what would have been a sack. He got sacked twice in the first half. Hasn't been sacked in this second half. Had the one scramble forward where he did lose a fumble. But he's made some really smart decisions, including that one right there.
Yeah, that was the best thing he could have did was throw the ball away right there.
Zachary almost
give
had
his
him.
offense and give himself a chance for another play.
He's throwing some great balls, making some better decisions, like Santana said right there. It ain't there, get rid of it. It's 3rd and 10, 2 more downs to get this first down.
The spot on 3rd and 10 is the 22-yard line. Valor have to get to the 18 across midfield of the Soul. Reese is in motion. Brackett drops. He throws. Carr, first down. Across the 15 to the 13. Who else would it be? He's got 128 receiving yards and 4 touchdowns today. Welcome to the Greg Carr Show.
Hey, I was going to say it, and you said it before me. Give that man the ball. It's definitely the Greg Carr Show.
They don't have an answer for him. It seems like similar route concepts. I mean, they're not doing anything that crazy.
Nope, just taking advantage of the zones they're running and find a way to get the big man the ball.
Spot is the 14. Brackett
Zachary.
smelling the goal line. Looking to the end zone. It's a leaping touchdown catch. The first touchdown of the season for Josh Reese making his debut. He scored on special teams. He scored on offense. And the Valor are down a point with 3:35 to play.
Hey, I can tell you one thing. James Roman don't like that because he's been one of those guys in that secondary that's been tight on everybody. It was one of those bang plays that Reese went up for the grab and he came down with it. 6 for the Valor, man. Great catch and great pass by none other, Sean Brackett.
This is a pivotal extra point to tie the game. The kick is up and it is no good. TC Stevens misses to the right and the Valor are down 1 point. That snap looked okay. He kicked the late Laces, though. If you look back, he kicked Laces there. And the hold from Brackett. And Stevens missed just to the right. Obviously, you could still kick Laces and hit an extra point, but we'll look back at this one here.
It's the easiest thing
You can
ever.
see the ball's
It's
put
just a
down,
mind game.
and the Laces are facing the kicker, which is not ideal. And he takes the upright.
Definitely not ideal, man, but we got to come up with that kick.
Yeah. Laces are not.
So we got a one-point game with 3:14 to go, 42-41. Travis is in the Bud Light Party Zone.
Yeah, Grant, welcome to Monumental Sports Network Cribs. I'm your host, Travis Thomas. This is my Bud Light Party Zone crib right here. Look at it right now. It's lit. Ed, get a shot of these people, man. We partying up here. Come here, man. We partying. How you liking the Valor game right now?
This is a great game. We're really close to winning. It's gonna be awesome.
That's right. See, come on, Ed, walk with me, man. This is a party zone. You'll see here, it's just a table of brouhahas. We having fun. Let's go! You'll see over here more table. Now don't get it twisted. We like the young folks, but we're family friendly too. But here in the Bud Light Party Zone, we turn up, Grant. You already know what it is when I'm there. Back to you. Woo!
Travis Thomas is a maniac. I want everyone to know that. He's a crazy person,
He's an insane.
but I like him. He's our crazy person. Here's your touchdown replay. This is the throw, corner end zone. DB fell down, made it easy, but Reese had to go get it. How about that for your first receiving touchdown of the season?
Big time play by Reese. Big time play. He's got 2 big time plays in this game.
So you can't be frustrated with the score if you're the Valor, but they're down a point when it very easily could have and probably should have been tied at 42-41 after the missed extra point. 3:14 to go. Kickoff's going to be coming. Return. Chris DeVolt. He's got a touchdown, and he almost broke a second kick return. Remember, it was across midfield to the 20 earlier in the half. So they've got to do something here to make sure that he can't spring a big play for Philadelphia. See if Stevens can get some air under this kick. His boot is a line drive off to the left, and it's going to sail way out of the back of the end zone. No return, but it will set up Philadelphia
Kick
with
out of
field
bounds.
position.
The ball will be placed at the 20. First down.
Definitely mental right now for Stevens, man. He's feeling after that.
Hey.
Miss extra point,
Hey.
man. He's
Winston.
really out there kicking himself in the behind.
Spot at the 20. Let's go to the stat, brought to you by Red River. We've been keeping track all day long of the passing yards today for Sean Brackett. He's up to 231 and counting, and maybe more important, 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. 42-41, sole lead in football. Thrown quickly over to the boundary, a couple of yards to Ryan McDaniel.
Covered on the play by number 20, Cameron McGlynn. Second down.
Defensively, conceptually, what are you thinking here as far as the running clock at 2:30 down a point?
You know, especially with this amount of time left, there's gonna have to come a point where we have to challenge Philadelphia Soul, press them, play some man coverage, and make them make plays. But they're doing a good job so far.
2nd and 7 after that first 3-yard throw. Another hot throw, incomplete. It was wide open. Darius Reynolds just dropped it.
Number 7, Darius Reynolds.
Dan Rodabaugh saw soft area, middle of the field, threw it to Reynolds, who just couldn't catch it. Caitlin Mangum is on the sideline. What's up, Caitlin?
Looks like the offense is finding some momentum out there. Looks like you're connecting really well with Sean. What adjustments did you guys make in the second half?
We just keep playing volleyball. We just go out and continue doing the things that we've been practicing, and it works in the game.
I like that touchdown dance you had. Could you recreate it for us?
Yeah, I can recreate it. It's a Miami thing. It's a Miami thing.
I like it. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Kate. It was Josh Reese who caught the touchdown moments ago. Live action while they were chatting across midfield with a big completion for a first down. Darius Reynolds, one play after his drop, moves the chains. Valor now with 1:22 to go are in a situation where they got to start burning timeouts.
Yes, sir.
So the spot is going to be the 12-yard line First down and 10 upcoming. Valor, after burning their first, still have 2 timeouts to go. And remember, the clock stops under a minute with any ball out of bounds, any incompletion. So the clock will become Washington's friend in 22 seconds. Here's the dirty habit, dirty move of the game. And this is the first touchdown of the game and on the season for Sean Brackett. And the dirty move is Greg Carr just running 2 people over. That was the beginning of what would be a field day for him today. He has gone on to catch 3 touchdowns since. There's Carr watching on, hoping he and his mates get another opportunity with the rock. 42-41 score, Soul lead the Valor. 1:22 to play. They've got the football. Behind the line of scrimmage, it's Reynolds. He's hit by Smith right at the line and driven to the barrier. That throw was behind the line of scrimmage. That's dangerous. That'll bring up second down and about 10. Let's say 9 after a gain of 1. Valor electing not to call a timeout because they get a 1-minute stoppage in clock on the 1-minute warning here.
Washington has 2 timeouts. Philadelphia has 3. Both teams have their challenges as well. The timeouts will be 30 seconds remaining.
Final minute. Remember, we told you now the clock stops. And this is really when everything changes in the AFL. Eric, get used to the game with Santana this year. This is where we've been having the most kind of education on the fly, is that last minute is just completely different than the other seemingly 59.
It's kind of like the NBA. You know, the last minute, you're fouling, you're scoring. You change the game up a little bit, and obviously, last minute in the AFL can go a long time. Last minute can feel like 30 minutes. So, with the Philadelphia Soul having a chance to get a first down here, it's gonna be pretty tough. Being so close to the goal line, but as far as them, their main thing is they got to score, and then we might see an onside battle coming up after that. Because in this game, you always want to be the last with the ball, last to score. Put the possession in your hands, put the game in your hands.
On the field with Dean Coquinos, the head coach, who's wearing a hat. This is our head coach, hat cam, and he just put his hat down moments ago. So you're seeing the area where the hat's resting, which is hilarious. But I will say, I love the head coach hat cam. Let's chalk that up as a huge win on the Monumental Sports Network, because I think that's added a lot to today's game. Coach Coquinos here in crunch time said, no more hat for me, though. He's got his headset on and he's ready to roll.
All right, guys, so after the game...
Hopefully he's not superstitious like myself and felt like that hat wasn't giving him what he wanted.
Post-game meal party. So all you have to do right after the end of the game, make sure you line up at the 5-yard line and come down and meet
Terrence Smith trying to get the fans into it. Got a stoppage in play here in the building for the 1-minute warning. So we'll have to wait a second to get this crowd back going. The down and distance is going to be the 2nd and 9. The spot is the 11. Soul can get a first down without scoring inside of the 2. 1 minute to go in a game that right now sees a margin of 1. Receivers to the right are Kino Lamakpu and McDaniel. Dan Rodabaugh back to throw. He's going to throw a jump ball, and a wide open man in the end zone for a touchdown is Darius Reynolds. Reynolds gives Philadelphia a 48-41 lead with 56 seconds left.
Philadelphia going for 2 here.
If they get this 2, it would make it a 9-point game, and it would make the task for the Valor that much more arduous. If they don't get it, it's a huge deal for Washington because it's a 1-possession game. An extra point would tie it. A 2-point conversion would win it, should they elect to do that. Here's where you got to look out for number 9, Michael Benson. He's carried the ball nearly 60 times this season. He's got 10 rushing touchdowns, and they love handing him the football right here. They got a stack to the left with Reynolds and McDaniel. They got motion from the right. Benson is next to the quarterback. Quick throw left. Whistles flew first, and so the play won't count.
Snap.
It's a false start.
77. Offense. still the try.
Penalties on Neil Tivis. Played at Abilene Christian in college. You're looking at the big 6'5", 330 guard there who didn't think he did anything wrong. Replay's going to show you that he did move early. So he is wrong, and the officials were right. And here we go, 2-point conversion attempt. In a lot of ways, can't say the game's on the line because 56 seconds in the Arena League takes a lot of time and normally means that you're going to get a few possessions. However, Valor need to stop. 48-41 score with this 2-point attempt pending. Rodaball looks left, throws a jump ball. It's incomplete, and that's big.
Are you kidding?
That's huge. Brandon Cisse got pressure. Number 91 broke through. Rodaball had to throw early. I didn't even see a flag, but Cisse was offsides. The Valor defense was off the field, essentially.
Get out of here. That flag was thrown way late. I didn't see it.
I never saw. Did you guys see the flag fall?
Never saw it.
So they called Cisse for jumping early. Ooh, that's close.
So I guess the officials are going to allow their input of the game to be the deciding factor.
Yeah, it's the third time they're doing this extra point.
Make another play. The crowd is now loud and vocal and into it. The spot after the 5-yard penalty is back to the 3-yard line. This could be Michael Benson territory after a couple of incompletions from Rodaball. They got that stack out to the left where they threw the screen to McDaniel before behind Reynolds. Rodaball throws again. It's McDaniel.
Oh my!
And the ball came out and he was stopped. And that was one heck of a play by Dominic Addison. Addison sniffed that out like bacon was being cooked in the morning. And look at Terrence Smith run out to midfield with the football. Someone's going to get a souvenir here.
We have a saying in ball, man. Ball don't lie. The play before was supposed to be what it was. And the officials caused it to be something different. So ball don't lie. They showed you what it was before and they showed it to you again.
And they just ran that play and went right back to it. And Addison knew it was coming.
That's knowing your opponent.
Yep, they haven't ran that stack formation all game. 2 plays in a row, run the screen. Obviously a little bit different motion coming all the way outside with it, but still the same formation. Good play by Addison.
So 56 seconds to go, 48-41. A lot of football left here. If you haven't caught any of these games on the Monumental Sports Network, the last minute of the Arena League action is just incredible. Sometimes teams can get 3 and 4 possessions apiece and exchange blows. It's a blast. The Valor are going to try, I would imagine, though, to possess the clock here a little bit and matriculate rather than try to get it all in a bite or two.
So we'll see what we go here. I think Valor go hands team here. This is where you get the fun part of the AFL. You know, being a 1-possession game, this is where you kind of get in your onside battle here, playing for that last possession.
What Eric's talking about is you could see an onside kick because even though you'd be giving the Valor great field position, if you're assuming they score, it would take them less time and you would get the football back before the 56 seconds runs off. And we have seen a plethora of final minute onside kicks by teams with the lead this season. Just one of the quirks. You'll never see that in the NFL, but you will see it here and it makes strategic sense.
Definitely makes sense.
What the what?
Cameron, go ahead. Hey, there's our guy wearing the onesie down there we talked to earlier today.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
McGlynn may or may not get a chance at this.
Outside.
That's Julius Gregory, a receiver who came into the game today with 11 catches on the hands team, number 3. They've also got Terrence Smith, DB, and a Jack Backer who's got a pick on the hands team. Everett Dawkins is out there, but he's just going to blow someone up.
Yes, sir. So you got Julius and Greg, your big guys on the outside. You know, you get that high bounce with that ball. You're going to look for them to knock it out of play.
And Charles McLean is playing midfield in case they just tap the football down the middle of the field. He would probably have to drop back and corral it. Let's see what Trevino decides to do. It will be a high onside kick. McLean's going to field it at the 10, and the Valor take over. First down and goal. Well coached, well executed.
sorry, Grant. You know, if I'm the offensive right there and I'm kicking the ball, I'm kicking it deep. I take my chances with kicking the ball deep because I understand how this game goes with no matter how many seconds you got left on the clock. It's who has the ball last could score, but I would take my chances on defense every time.
All right, Eric, less than a minute to go. You're coming out onto the field under center. You've played well, but you're down 7. As Colquinos talks to you in your ear hole, what are you thinking?
So right now, hey, we got to put the ball in the end zone. You know, Philly got 3 timeouts still left, so I'm sure they're going to use them here. Again, trying to play for last possession. Make sure we get completions, take care of the ball. Obviously, the main thing, make sure we're scoring.
Watch out for Greg Carr, who's coming into your screen at the top of the formation. Other way, Jackson, incomplete. Second down and goal from the 9. Clock stops at 51.9 to play.
Yeah, take advantage of every opportunity right now. Every opportunity they have right now is very crucial.
We couldn't ask for a better game.
Oh man, it was an exciting game from start to finish.
And we could still have the most exciting chapter to go.
So big.
Philadelphia won the title last year. Most of you know that. They're 6-0. The Valor are 1-4. But Washington has played well. Here's a toss to James Gordon coming to the left. He's up to the 5. He's plowing down to about the 3. That's a great play call. James Gordon has Washington inside the 3-yard line. The element of surprise. And he's going to get the crowd going with his patented move. I need to know what he calls that. It's not a fist bump. What is that?
I think it's get the train rolling or something. Yeah, something. Truck driver. I don't know what it is.
I like that.
He loves it though. And we started that being here in the Verizon Center, and he's very proud of it.
So James Gordon diving down to the 3-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd down and goal with 46 seconds left. Philadelphia using its first timeout. Both teams have 2 remaining in this 48-41 game. Washington is on the precipice of pulling to within a point if they can cross the goal line. Do you go back to the ground here, or do you throw the football on 3rd and short?
I'm going 3rd and short. Let's put the ball in the end zone and probably onside that next one. So, yeah, you know, 3rd down. Let's put the ball in the end zone.
So you're throwing it?
Yes, sir.
You looking for Greg Carr?
Absolutely.
Draw me up a play.
Who has the hot hand?
I'm looking for, yeah.
Is that a trick question?
All right. Carr's going to be in motion.
Yes.
Jackson to the right, McClain to the left. Brackett fakes a handoff. It's McClain. End around. Touchdown. Valor. And with 41 seconds to play, the Washington Valor are back within a point in a seesaw contest.
Oh, man. Great play design, man. Great touchdown.
That was T.T. Tolliver's play.
Yeah.
Tolliver scored on that a couple times this year, and McClain.
And now we see McClain get his share of it.
Put the big man in motion. Obviously, with him in motion, you think he's getting the ball. A little trickery, flip to McClain. Big time call.
T.C. Stevens a chance to make amends. Had a chance to tie the game with an extra point earlier in the quarter. Now he'll be kicking to tie the game with 41 seconds left. Snap is low, aborted, tossed into the end zone. And the extra point will not be kicked. And for the second time this quarter, the Valor unable to tie the game with an extra point. 72, Anthony Parker took off his helmet and threw it in frustration.
74, Savage.
And they called the penalty. So here's your replay. The snap is low, hits the knee of the holder, and then the quarterback just tossed it up into the afternoon sky. Nobody around. Gordon, who had the big run, snap. Brackett, the quarterback, who's played well all day, the holder. So now the Valor are back to the drawing board, down a point again.
Yes, sir.
They've been climbing this mountain all day, and every time they get to the apex, the footing comes out from under them.
So here comes your decision right here with 2 timeouts. You kick it deep, try to make them drive the field and score. If you onside it, so they're probably going to run it out to the 4th down, let the clock run, try to play for the last possession.
All right, so what do you do?
Hey, defense playing good. Let's kick it deep and see if T. Smith can't get another stop.
Yeah, okay. I kick it deep, man. I rely on my defense at this situation right now in the game.
They've been playing good. Put some pressure on the quarterback. Secondary's been playing good, mixing it up. Kick it deep.
So it won't be a clean sweep. I would go onside here, and because what I would play for is a quicker score and a chance to tie the game.
I got you.
But I like both strategies, and we'll see. Bottom line is you got to execute one or the other.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we'll see what they choose.
I think they go onside. Philly's going to run it, take it down, make Washington use their final 2 timeouts and play for that last possession, the last play.
48-47 is the score. Game's been marvelous all day long. T.C. Stevens is going to onside kick it. It's short.
Too short.
And it'll be recovered
Too short.
inside the 10. Yeah, it wasn't close to 10 yards in distance. And at that point, the Valor were just kind of hoping someone would touch it. It didn't happen.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I put that pressure on my kicker, knowing that he's having a rocky last couple of minutes of the game. You know, put him in that situation right now to say, you know, give me an onside kick that's going to give us a chance to get the ball. I don't know if I rely on him to do that for me. I kick it deep and let my defense run down making a stop.
There is something to be said, though. We talked earlier in the game about this, Aaron. Spacing down near the goal line. And it is tougher for a team like Philadelphia that most of the season and today has had most of its yardage and points come from distance. Strategically, you can use some of these barriers now as your friends behind you and to the side of you.
No, absolutely, absolutely. And, you know, and Philly does, you know, a great job of that, too. So.
Michael Benson, the fullback, could be getting a carry momentarily. Rodabach's under center. Here's Benson. He's straight ahead, and he stopped at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get a yard. And Valor going to burn a timeout.
30 seconds and wait.
So he'll get the ball. He'll get the ball again. Make Washington use their final timeout. They'll probably run it one more time. Play for the last play.
But if he doesn't get a yard, they're supposed to stop the clock, and he didn't get a yard there. Now I guess if you get forward progress, that makes some difference.
Yeah, I saw the ref on the side winding the clock. So
yeah,
he had to get some kind of a.
Let's watch this here. There's just no way he got a full yard. They started at the 4. And
that's close.
And he's down at the 4. They did not move the chains at all. But they did stop the clock at 33 with the Valor timeout. So Washington's down to 1 timeout. And the reason we're talking about whether he got a yard or not is if the Valor can keep Philly from advancing, then the clock deadens automatically without them calling a timeout. 2nd down and goal from the 4. Benson still behind the quarterback Rodabach. The motion man is Reynolds. It's going to be Benson again. This time he does pick up about a yard and a half. They will blow the play dead on a Valor timeout. Their so now it's 3rd down and goal from about the 2.5-yard line. Travis is down in the end zone.
Yeah, Grant, you know, I'm a little down right now in the Bud Light Party Zone after watching that debacle of an extra point. But I have something to pick me up. A birthday boy, 30 years old. Let's serenade him. Happy birthday to you. Cha, cha, cha. Bud Light Party Zone. Happy birthday, bro. Back to you, Grant. Woo!
Good way to celebrate the birthday at the Washington Valor game in the Bud Light Party Zone. 3-yard line is the spot. 3rd down and goal coming up. 2-down territory clearly for the Philadelphia Soul. Reynolds in motion. Rodabach's going to give Benson again. He is stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's it.
They will wind the clock, and the Valor are not going to be able to stop the clock. There's 16 seconds and counting here on what would be 4th down and 2. We're under 10 seconds, and that's going to do it.
Tough way to lose one, man. Tough way to lose one.
The Valor played an inspired game. 48-47 is the final. 6-0 Philadelphia improves to 7-0. The Valor fall to 1-5, but this was an impressive showing for this expansion team against the best the AFL has to offer. Your final score from Verizon Center, 48-47, in front of a large crowd of Washington Valor fans.
3 weeks in a row, we can say. They had a chance right down to the end and just didn't come up with it. The one thing you can look at is as a team, and I've been on plenty of teams like this, that you have confidence in going into next week knowing that we are very close. It's something that's not allowing us to get over that edge, and that something is us. As players, you have to look at it and say, it's us. You can't blame coaches, you can't blame nothing else. You have to say it's us. So as a player, you have to say, maybe I have to be more efficient. Maybe I have to be more productive with what I'm doing. But you have to come up to it. I don't know if it's going to have to get individual meetings or what it's going to be, but someone has to speak up and say, we need to stop with what we're doing and come up with making some of these plays that we're coming up short with.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. It's been like this last 3 weeks where something's preventing us from getting over that hump where we come out with the victory, find that way to win. And it's not been on the coaches. It has been on the players. It has been on us. And we all take full responsibility for that. And yeah, we got to find some way to just get over that hump, find something to just get us that win and get back on track of back in the winning column.
I think what's tough about this one, 1 point loss, 48-47 in a game in which your last 2 extra points were no good. One that was missed and the other on a snap that never allowed for a hold to get down and for an extra point to be booted. Let's go to the field and Caitlin Mangum with head coach Dean Kokinos.
Coach, a couple different things go your way, and this could have been a different outcome. What do you tell your team after a loss like this?
No, they battle. That's all we asked, come in and battle. Play the full 60 minutes. We did. Like I said, a couple plays here and there. And again, it was another good to see a lot of young players develop tonight. And that's, we're building a team. And with the new quarterback, first game, did a good job with some young players. And we're growing what we're building. So great effort by our guys tonight.
Thank you, Coach. Great effort. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Caitlin, and thanks to Coach Kokinos for his time. He mentioned he had a new quarterback today. That was Sean Brackett, the 25-year-old from Columbia. As you see him walk off the field, he acquitted himself well as his mentor this week, getting him ready, Eric Meyer. Got to tell you have to be impressed.
Yeah, Sean, he had a heck of a game coming in. First start of the season, second in the league. He did not look like a rookie out there. He made some big-time throws. He looked like a veteran, and I'm proud of him. Very proud of him.
Let's check out Sean Brackett's final stats of the game as his first start was productive. The stat brought to you by Red River. 231 passing yards on the day. Red River's been tallying those yards up all game long for Sean Brackett, who also chipped in with 6 touchdown passes today. I should say 5 touchdown passes today for the Washington Valor. Had a special teams touchdown and then an end around that went for a score from that man right there, Charles McLean. Receiving group stepped up today, Tana. Had to like what you saw from Greg Carr, McLean, and you saw Reese get into the action as well.
I love what I saw. I remember coming into this game just looking at the lineup and stuff and just trying to see who I can, pinpoint on, who I can talk about. And, Roger Jackson is one of those guys that stood out. And who would have thought that coming into this game, Greg Carr would have had the game that he had. But you saw promise in every game. He had a chance. He made a play here and there. So just seeing that the core that they have as a total, that let me rest assured knowing that these guys have a ton of weapons. And they're just a play away from being a better team. And I'm looking forward to just seeing them finish this season out strong because sooner or later they're going to find out what it is that's going to take them to get them over the hump.
Let's get to the Revive Trail big freeze of the game. One of the big moments of the game for the Valor. You go back to Rodabaugh throwing back corner, and that was the second quarter pass breakup late for this defense to get off the field. Turnover on downs there, and what it meant was Washington was able to get the football back and get even. Terrence Smith was ecstatic. He had a tremendous afternoon. And defensively, they made a handful of stops. I mean, you can't ask for much more in Arena Football League action against the juggernaut offensively like Philadelphia.
Yeah, the defense played really well. Mixed up some zone with some mans, and obviously Terrence Smith on the 2 big plays on 2 4th downs, making those stops. That's huge for the defense and huge for that Valor team.